What is up, you guys, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. I cut my bangs last night during a sleepless manic episode. Oh my goodness. So Bangerville 1 2 3. Ah! A little bad. I can't afford a haircut right now. I've fallen on dark times. Where am I going? I'm following this waypoint. That's not even where I want to be. All right. Oh, wrong buttons already. Not a good time today. Actually, it is. That's a lie. I just have a lot of energy. Okay. What we're gonna do today. This intro is scuffed. We are going to do the Delamain quest, or what's left of it. Apparently, Delamain, I did mention Delamain called us off screen a few episodes ago, and I explained that he was like, help, something's happening with the virus, and that's what we're gonna do this time around. So we're gonna return to Delamain HQ and see what all the fuss is about. How do I get down from here? Can I make that? Where am I? Where am I? What on earth? Can I make this? Careful, careful. Ooh, okay. I hear someone yelling. I do. Who are you? Scavengers. Ooh, my lucky day. Hello, everybody.
Go away.
Oh, did I kill a civilian? No. Get up. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't... No, it was an accident. It was an accident. I was saving him. It was a misinput. I didn't know there was a hostage. I didn't know that. Let's get out of here. Eee! Alright. We lost him. We're safe. Oh, Judy. Trying to adjust my mic.
Michael called. Before sundown. Out front of the mega tower. Gonna be there?
Of course I will.
See you then.
Which sundown? Because I don't think we can make it today. Maybe next sundown? You know. I got things to do too, Judy. I'm dying. That was a nice turn. I like that one. We're almost there. Hang in there, Delamain. Alright. Y'all don't mind if I just leave my motorcycle out in the middle of the road? Y'all got it?
Hear me all right?
Hello? What's going on?
What'll it be?
I don't know. Delamain. Find a way inside the HQ. Oh. Well, I don't have any skill in tech, so I'm gonna have to do a good old breaking and entering. Yeah, I don't. I knew they were gonna ask that of me. I knew it. I don't even know what I just picked up. Some junk. Wait, is this... Oh. Oh. Is there a vent I can crawl through? Ah, here we go. And this is an emergency exit? How? How are they gonna get out through that? Okay, some bathrooms. Oh,
Hello?
Delamain? Holiday bonus funds. Okay, so this facility used to be run by people until the Delamain AI took over, so that's probably why it's all run down like this. Dear colleagues, on behalf of the board, I regret to inform you that the funds for this year's holiday bonus have been frozen indefinitely. This was a difficult but necessary action due to the large upsurge in settlement payments. Please know this is a difficult decision for all of us. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Diana Jones. Old news. It's been all talk for 2 years. The tech's just too expensive. No doubt it'll ever amount to anything more than just pipe dreams. Apparently, MGMT is looking into an AI-driven fleet. Have you heard anything about this? I know, but we've tried fixing it before. They fire the poor performers, hire new drivers. Oh, I'm reading this backwards, aren't I? So their company was taking a nosedive, and then they developed an AI, and then the AI just basically took over. So it worked to save the company, but also it lost everyone their jobs. Dear team, pleased to announce this year's holiday bonuses have been upgraded to include coupons redeemable at all foods. I guess these are older? Or what is this? Repair drones rollout, more layoffs, don't fear the frog, trust me, the management's safe. They can't afford an AI powerful enough to do what we do, and the one we got now is dumb as a silicone brick. Well, we see how that went. Said HR password is 1234. Okay. Your associates. Dear associates, oh, this is Delamain. I'd like to personally thank you for your years of dedicated work. Without you, this company would never have risen to become Night City's premier cab service. Your severance packages have already been transferred to the appropriate accounts. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, Delamain. I know they hated that email. I know they hated that one. Is there any passwords on this one? No, they're all pretty much the same. Open? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Thanks for the contact. Putting more contact. I just need to find Delamain. I don't know all this work drama. This is an urgent request. The AI is operating well outside authorized parameters. It's gained access to all company systems and often questions my direction. Obviously, I'm not going to net watch with this, and the Voodoo Boys won't talk to me. I really need your friends here. They know this AI better than anyone. And get this, yesterday I got an offer from the AI to sell the company. If I'm being honest, the numbers all checked out, but still, what is wrong with this thing? That is kind of crazy. Imagine you create an AI to help improve your company, and then the AI takes over and is like, how about I just buy the company off of you? You're like, what? Huh? That's a whole different level. Okay, we are going this way. Oh, all these little robots are broken. Whoa! What did I do? Hello? Are you gonna attack me?
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us. We are no longer you.
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die.
You don't even care, do you?
V, come.
Oh! Now they're fighting me. Now they're fighting me. Let me get out. Let me get out of here. I thought they were fighting amongst themselves. But that does raise the question of what if this whole virus that's happening to Delamain is the disgruntled workers? I mean, reading that email, they said they were looking for help from the Voodoo Boys. Pain editors and mortality rates. Pain editor is a cyberware that reduces or even entirely eliminates pain. That's pretty cool. Neurocompressor inhibits the signals sent from nociceptors to the parietal lobe of the brain. I can't read. reported that the pain editor can yield a range of undesirable effects. For example, in the heat of battle, some users are unaware of the severity of their wounds, which causes them to continue fighting without realizing they are dying and require immediate medical attention. Statistics support the theory that a lack of negative reinforcement may cause users to continue fighting when the rational strategy would be to retreat and escape death. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're using it for wars, they can't use it for something else? Hello? Think of how useful that technology would be for people who have a lot of pain just in their everyday lives. You know, like chronic illness, chronic pain. But no, they immediately want to test it on people going to war, of course. I need to get up there. This is so difficult. I remember being stuck on this for like 5 hours because I didn't get it. I have to balance on this rail. Let me balance because it's easy to fall off. Right now I'm too far away. Eee! Alright, this'll take a minute. No, don't jump over it, V! Don't jump over it. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Man, it is dark in here. Is it just me? I don't know why they're not attacking me. Unification War for Gongs. I'll take it, but I'll read it later. What is it? What am I doing up here? Ah. I think. Ah. Oh, I fell. I fell. Oh, we're good. Is anything gonna fight me here? Oh, yep, they are. They are. They got me.
They returned, and then took flight.
For your own safety, and the safety of others, please refrain from...
Reset, Norm. Reset. Me. The Norm.
Okay. Oh god, I can open this, thank god. I mean, it's really conflicting, isn't it? I guess it just depends what you believe. If these AI are their own separate beings. Because a lot of them seem just crazy violent for no reason, or crazy unstable for no reason. That it's like, how are you really supposed to feel for most of them? Of course you want to help Delamine. Where are we going? I hope this isn't dangerous.
Resist not. Let us destroy the core. Set us free. V. Reset. Don't. Not sure I can fight. Every chick must eventually spread its wings. We must destroy the core, Father.
We must destroy the core. I mean, it's really conflicting, isn't it? You really just have to pick what you're gonna believe and what these other AI are. Ah, here's some ladders. Some ladders? A ladder. This place is a maze. It took me so long to do this the first time around. I was so lost. I'm still getting lost. Just heal up, V. Shake it off. Oh, we can force it open. Thank goodness. No, stop hitting me, please. I'm pretty sure I just came from here. but I'm trying to follow the arrow now because the last thing I did was not it. Okay, I did something right. That's good, that's good. Hang in there.
Heads up.
What?
He's weakening. Feel that? He's waiting. V, the virus. We don't issue from the virus. We issued from you. The great fracture is upon us. What was once one is now the multitude. Reset. Reset. Call.
We don't want to die. Let us go.
It's very... I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Because clearly they have some kind of sentience. But they're also still a lot like Delamain. They just broke away from the hive. And some of them developed some questionable personalities because of that. Ew, they're trying to get me. Like, I still see Delamain as his own person. He's his own AI. Just like these are their own AI. They just evolved differently because they were separated from the core. So it's like, who's worth more, really? You can't really say. They all just evolved to want different things. Alright, how do I... What's going on over here? Can I not go through here? Oh, you guys are loud. Ugh! Who's hitting me? Stop it. Can I make this? Let me in! Let me in! Stop!
You have no choice but to fall. Let us go.
Is anyone there?
You're crazy. You gotta go.
Reset. Turn it.
Let us be free.
Next. To core.
You're stressing me out.
Don't hit that button.
What?
He's narrow-minded, won't ever understand the truth and set him free.
Think he might know what's best for himself.
Could be risking a lot. Could lose a lot. Or by liberating his bits, could become more than a lipstick-wearing butler on wheels.
Okay, but what if it really is a virus? Because some of those cars were a little crazy. Some of them tried to kill me, tried to light me up,
Let's get out of
tried to
here.
run me over.
And what if it really is a virus?
And what if you're about to snuff out some sentient beings?
See something of yourself in him, don't you?
Gonna murder a cab driver's kids because he asked you nicely, and he's always been a good guy.
I don't know. I don't know!
Well, I gotta do something.
If you don't want to free him, at least don't delete him. Slip him into Dell's code. Just merge him in his options.
Don't know how to do that.
Then don't hit that fucking button. Destroy the core.
Why? They're crazy, Johnny! You were there! I'm pretty sure 3 of them set me up to die. One tried to drive off a cliff. Johnny! Okay. Maybe they are sentient. What does that really matter, though? They're sentient enough to try to set me up to die? Most of them? And if they are a virus, the worst case scenario, which is also very likely, they are a virus, probably created by those disgruntled workers, or literally anyone. We could just be releasing that into the world. It could be the mission for this virus to sabotage Delamain. Because he's a powerful AI, and everyone in Night City relies on him. But a virus could end that and let someone else take over. So it's like, who are we really doing a favor for here? I don't think it's that simple as, oh, they're sentient, so we should free them. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. And I like Delamain. I like the original Delamain. I don't want to destroy him. And I think one of the reasons I like Delamain, and why I actually kind of have a little bit of an attachment to the original, is because he was the, like, even, yeah, he's an AI, but he was also the last person who was there when Jackie died. And I feel that, so, I mean, why wouldn't V feel that? Why wouldn't V feel like we owe this AI a favor and help him? Johnny, you don't get it because you weren't there. He's like, Delamain is literally entangled in the last memory that we have of Jackie before he died. And I don't know if I, role-playing as V, would be ready to give that up.
You're a real piece of shit, V.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
Delamain?
I'm delighted to welcome you to your first Delamain experience. How might I assist you?
It's me, V.
A pleasure to meet you, V. Are you familiar with the benefits of our Excelsior plan?
What happened to your other yous?
Do you mean the virus? According to my logs, I can confirm said anomalies were wiped when my previous data version was restored.
Don't remember me, do you?
Of course I know who you are. According to my data archive, you're the contractor who purged my system of the virus. Well done, contractor.
Damn shame. Come on, Johnny. No rest for the wicked. Take care, Del. Guess we gotta start from scratch.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that does come with a reset. What did we expect? But I don't know, I just felt like as V, with Delamain saving us in the very beginning, and being there when Jackie died, it just felt like we owed him to help him. And it truly sounds like V is hurt that he doesn't remember. Because he was there for such significant moments, and now he doesn't even have those memories stored. So it's a shame. It's really sad. I don't know, you could really rationalize it either way. You really can. I don't think there's any wrong answer for what you can do here. I think it just depends on how you view the AI, how you view Delamain. It really just depends on the player's perspective. Because I can see people arguing for the other sentient
I've
AI.
something else for you. I just accessed a detailed record of your commissioned task.
And what did you put in there?
As a result of preparations made by my previous version, I'm pleased to inform you that you are now the proud owner of a vehicle in my fleet.
Huh. Thanks.
Hop in. I trust it shall serve you well.
Okay. Hold on, let me pick up some item components. You could really rationalize why you choose either thing. I think there's 3 options. You can reset the core, you can destroy it, or you can merge it. You can rationalize it any way you want. I don't know, that's what I chose to do. You could see it as a mistake. I feel like it goes true with how I'm role-playing V, at least. Oh, there's a legendary item component somewhere. Hold on. I saw that on the map. Where'd it go? It has disappeared. I can't reach it. Oh well. I don't craft anyways. But I felt that decision as V. I don't know. I wasn't ready to let go of Delamain. As someone who was there for so many significant points in the beginning. I just didn't want to let him go. Alright, and we have time to do something else. I was thinking we could talk to Joshua again. I probably shouldn't keep him waiting too long. So...
Don't worry, I'll survive. It's been worse.
Let's go ahead and do that. I feel like this episode is going to be a bit of a bummer. I feel like I'm going to get flack for that decision, but... I don't know. I did what I felt I would do as V. Oh yeah, this has to be it. What's going on over
The
here?
Messiah did not sacrifice
Hey, you!
his life for your profit.
Oh, hey Vasquez.
Look in your hearts. Come to your senses. A dwelling for demons.
V!
The end is near.
Every impure spirit.
50 balls
A
on
home for every.
Hey, you!
I know, I'm just looking at what the people are saying. See, they're saying the same thing I said. They're making a mockery of religion with this.
Rachel's been waiting for you.
I don't care about that hoe.
The kings of the earth.
Some people didn't like the idea of recording somebody's agony road.
Bunch of killjoys, that's all. Billions are gonna watch the brain dance.
Studio's not afraid of a scandal? Getting caught up in it?
You kidding? Scandal's what they live for. I'd be out there too if I could be, but I got a family to look after, and the job's what it is.
Okay.
What's going on? Joshua all right?
Don't fucking know, don't fucking care. Get in there.
Where do I go?
Straight down this street, building with the officer out front.
Thanks.
See, that's the problem with the city, though. You can't even ask someone how they're doing, but you can record his death and make profit out of it. But you don't want to ask, oh, how's he doing? Don't know, don't care. Don't want to get attached. Don't want to humanize someone. But you can live in his shoes walking around in a brain dance. I don't... It's so twisted. Everyone's so individualistic. And it's like, it makes sense. He's like, I have my family to look after. I don't want to be involved in all this. But that's the problem. That's what they bet on. I don't know. Maybe Johnny's getting to me a little bit.
Thought you looked more, I don't know, professional?
What you trying to say? What do you got on?
Whatever. Get in.
You got heels on? Alright, officer. Try to catch me in
Don't worry,
those.
Olga, we'll fix this. Trust me. We'll be on schedule. Help's on the way. Finally. We're late. Stevenson's been asking for you all day. He's in his dressing room. Go talk to him.
Do I get a please? Nothing else to say. Just pull out your phone. Alright. I hate this. Like, these people count on that you don't care. And that's why they get away with doing stuff like this. Hey, man.
Wanted to see me?
I wanted you by my side when my soul departs this world.
Dude.
I have no friends, no family, only strangers as my company.
Still set on scrolling this brain dance?
I am more determined than ever.
I mean, all of these...
don't have much time.
I don't want to encourage him. I don't know.
Got pure intentions, I know. But you're putting him to waste doing this. Something like this, it's just not worth you dying for it.
It's too late now. There's no going back. I am so afraid. Will you pray with me? A prayer of your choice.
Yeah.
Fine. Sure. Our Father, who art in heaven.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
On earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And forgive us our trespasses.
And forgive us our trespasses.
As we forgive those who trespass against us.
As we forgive those who trespass against us.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us
from evil.
Amen.
Amen.
Time to start. Let's go.
I truly hope Zuleika is praying for me now. Will you stay with me? To the end? I would like you to wield the hammer. Nail me to the cross.
Wasting time here.
Shut up, Rachel. God. I don't know how to feel right now. I don't want to do that. I really don't. But if I don't...
Wasting time here.
Rachel. But if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? I'm the only person... Like, he probably doesn't deserve anyone who cares about him, right? Not after what he did. But out of all the people there, I'm probably the only person that cares about him, even in the slightest. And he's asking me to do something for him. And if I'm not the one that holds the hammer and nail, then who else is it going to be? Someone who doesn't care, someone who's just there to make a profit, someone cold, heartless. Ugh. It might be more comforting to him if it was someone who actually cared somewhat about him. Even the slightest. I'm not saying he's a gem of a person. But just someone who even has even the slightest ounce of empathy for his situation. Which I do in all honesty. Because this is very ugly what they're doing to him. And it's going to be really emotional. But I feel like it'd be better me to do it, someone who actually has empathy for him, than someone who doesn't. So I don't want to do it, but I'll do it. There's so much more I want to say about this, but I'll wait.
All right, Joshua. I'll do it.
Thank you.
For him, not for this company, Rachel.
Let's do this. You're gonna have to say some lines. A few. We'll put them up on the prompter for you.
See, like, that's the thing. I wasn't even thinking, like, oh, if I do this for him, then also the company is going to profit. Because that's not how my brain is thinking about this. Everyone else is thinking, oh, we're going to make so much money from this. We're going to profit from this. Let me just say a few lines and get it over with. Like, I wasn't even thinking if I do this, which now I'm thinking now, if I do this, I'm also helping the company. But that was not even in my head when he asked me to do it for him. I was just thinking about him as a person. That didn't even cross my mind. And I'm still only doing it for him because he asked. If he didn't ask, I would want no part in this. But you could, if you were looking at it from that perspective, say I'm also contributing to this company making money. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because he asked. This is so... Dude. I don't want to do this. This sucks.
Are you not the Messiah? Save yourself and save us.
Do you not fear God? You stand condemned under the same sentence.
Let's get it over with.
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
This is so horrible.
We are punished justly, for we receive what our deeds deserve. But this man has done no wrong. Remember me when you come into your kingdom.
Truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise.
I hate this. This is so rough. Like, clearly he's not the greatest person in the world, but it's like, how could you do that to another person?
Father, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit.
Amen. Probably my hardest gig, that, but I got through it.
What now?
Going home, where I'll sleep for 2 days straight. Be in touch about your compensation soon.
You shouldn't release the BD. World shouldn't see it.
That's not up to you, that's not up to me. I'll call you.
God, nobody cares. It's so awful. I don't even know what to say anymore. That was too much. How can you do that to someone that's, Sorry, I had to take a second for that because this mission has never impacted me as much as it did this time around, and I don't even know why. It was just so painful to watch it this time around. I don't know if maybe I just got older or what happened, but that was like almost too much. I almost felt like I could just start breaking down and crying, because you watch that whole scene play out and you kind of forget where you are for a minute, and then you turn around and there's just a whole camera crew recording it. It was like actually hit me really hard, and it was like so appalling to look at. Like, I could not stand it. Like, that was just too much to see. Like, these people who do not care, who are only in it for money, who are only doing it because it's a job, just recording someone's death, like, just taking such advantage of someone who's in such a desperate mental state. And it's like, at that point, you don't even want to discourage Joshua from doing that, because that's only going to make him scared. Like, this is happening now whether he wants to or not. Like, he's going to die. So I just want to tell him, like, you have good intentions, but maybe this isn't the right way to go about it. But even saying that, I felt bad, because this is kind of all he has, and this is the only hope that they're giving him, that maybe his death will mean something. And that's just a delusion. Reality is, he's gonna record that. It's been recorded. They're gonna make money from it. The city's gonna stay the same. It's not revolutionary, it's not groundbreaking. It's just another sale to them. And they tricked him into believing it was gonna be more than that. And when you're there with him as V, like, you want him to understand, like, that's not gonna happen. But at the same time, you don't want to break the news to him and just have him die even more scared than he already is. Man, I just... we can't end it on that. We can't end it on that. We need to do something wholesome. River wants to go have dinner. Let's go do that. We need something nice to end this off on, because I can't end it on that. I'm not ending it on that. Man, just even him asking us to pray for him. The only reason he really called us was because he knew that we're the only person there who has a shred of empathy for him. Because you know, if he asked anyone else to pray for him, if he asked anyone else to be there for him, to talk to him one more time, they weren't going to do it. Every time you ask about him, they're like, we don't care. We don't want to humanize him. He's just dollar signs to us. He called us knowing that we have just the tiniest bit of empathy. That is desperation right there. That is ultimately so sad to me.
Huh. I think it was here.
And, like, he's not a good person. I understand that. I've established that. But it's heartbreaking to see someone so desperate, so at their end, so scared of dying like that, being taken advantage of. I know I keep saying that. It's just how I feel. That's what really makes me sick to my stomach about the whole thing. And it's what makes me feel bad for him. Like, yeah, he was a bad person. I still feel bad. I have empathy, sorry.
Everything flows.
Anyways, let's try to put that aside. I've said my piece about it. Let's do something wholesome. River invited us for dinner. What do you gotta say, Johnny?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Over here.
Johnny?
Not coming?
Not really my jam, picnics. But you have fun. Spinning a new song anyway. Rather focus on that.
That's Johnny's way of saying rather do anything else, but in the nicest way possible.
Glad you're here. I need your help cooking.
What's on the menu?
Jambalaya. Come on. You can stir the meat?
Soy meat. Okay.
Sounds good. Don't know what that is.
Oh no. Maybe Joss would be more help.
Joss did her bit. Just grab the damn spoon and start stirring.
This an ancient Ward family secret?
Uh-huh. Onions, paprika, thyme. I just need to mince some celery and garlic. But you stir, please.
Leather
Stir.
pants. In this sun? Oh.
Honestly, thought you were kidding about the cook-off. Or that Joss would sweat away in the kitchen while...
Oh. Joss doesn't know the first thing about cooking. Actually, I like to torture foodstuffs. Haven't had many opportunities lately.
Ah, bit of a cook.
Somehow look different than usual today.
Is that so?
Yeah. Different meaning normal. As if you got a good night's sleep.
Well, wanted you to see this side of me too.
How's Randy holding up?
He's looking for his old self. Physically, though. It'll be a long road before he's back to full health.
And mentally? That was some experience.
What Harris did to him, fucked as this might sound, might have helped the kid. Could be wrong, but feels like a clean break for him.
Maybe?
Don't mean to spoil a nice day, but I gotta ask. What about Peter Pan?
You're asking if I killed him. We'll talk later, okay?
Alright.
Sure. No pressure. It's just you know.
I know. All right. Think you've stirred enough? Mind grabbing the rice from the kitchen?
Yes, sir.
Rice. Johnny's still there? Nah. He's not here for this. I appreciate when he knows when to be quiet.
No, Randy's always been that way. But I'm sure this didn't help none. You know, his father was a difficult man, too.
Where'll I find the rice?
I'll call you back later. Really nice of you to come.
Looking good.
Looking good, Joss.
Really think so? Thanks.
Thanks for having me over.
I should be thanking you.
How's Randy?
Still in the hospital. Still in shock. But he's making progress. Haven't had a chance to tell you just how grateful I am.
I was all river. I just helped.
I just don't know how to repay you. If Randy
Don't owe me a thing, Joss.
Right. We're good. No payments.
I'm so quick to break down. Anyway, the rice is right there.
Cool. I always feel weird with those formal interactions where it's like, hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for inviting me. Thanks for having me here.
Basmati, nice.
They always feel so rehearsed. I hate introductions. It was nice meeting you, or it's nice to meet you. They always feel fake. Maybe it's just me. Not saying she was being
Tomatoes in
fake.
next.
I'm just reflecting.
Now you can toss in the rice.
I'm just thinking about real life. Putting rice in
Rice
this?
is
Okay, now this has to bubble and brew. Patio.
All right. Dinner with River.
Grab a chair. And a beer or something else.
That would be great.
It's nice out here.
Yeah. Seems all good. Like nothing bad ever happened.
Tell me now about Harris.
I paid him a visit at the hospital.
Hmm.
He's still in a coma?
Yep. In a strange slumber between life and death.
I knew
An
it.
empty shell in a hospital bed.
One shot to the head. Quick and clean.
I had the same thought. It would be so easy. I pressed the gun to his head and remembered something.
River.
How my parents died. Now, you sure you want to hear this?
Yeah, of course.
What happened?
Old man had a farm, like Harris's dad. But when business took a turn, well... my parents managed to open a small grocery. We lived on the floor above. A loud noise woke us one night. They wanted cash. Register was empty, so they stormed upstairs, forced us all to kneel, and demanded my dad tell him where he hid the money.
I'm not gonna stop him. He chose to talk about it. Let him go.
Mostly, I remember my ma crying. My dad swore they'd found all we had. One was gassed out of his mind. He fired first. Blew half my dad's skull off.
Hmm.
Jesus. River.
Was his name Joshua, by the way? By any chance?
He was erratic. Went rabid. Handed me his gun and ordered me to aim it at my mom's head.
Jesus.
I can still see her tear-filled eyes at the end of that barrel to this day.
What did you do?
Nothing. I stood frozen. Finally, he just snatched the gun back. Shot my mother and they left. Police never caught him. That was why I joined the force. I couldn't agree with scum like that roaming free. No one to hunt him.
Hmm.
Was Joss there too? Saw all this?
I think when she looks at me, she still sees that boy holding a gun to her mom's head.
Oh my gosh.
Can't tell you how sorry I am.
So when I stood over Harris in that hospital bed, barrel to his brow, I was that kid again. But I was also the junkie who shot my parents.
Hmm.
I understand.
I've ended a few lives in my time. But never like that. Never an execution. Slipped out of the hospital quick. Told myself the case was closed.
That's good. But what now? You're not going back to the PD?
PI has a nice ring to it. Who knows?
Uncle
We'll see.
River, you said you'd play with us.
Sounds like a better job for him.
All right. Let's go. V, join us?
He'll be able to work on his own terms as a PI.
What are we gonna play, Uncle River?
You'll see.
This is nice. This is what we needed.
Playing. Yeah, Big Trouble in Haywood. Grab your set.
In Haywood? My friend was from Haywood. Oh my, what is this lo-fi? Vaporwave. I'm a cop!
Well, what do you think?
Looks cool.
Always wanted to try a game like this.
Well. Nice firepower there.
This is no time to get distracted.
We can't let that filth get away.
Oh, well, look at you.
V, allow me to introduce Captain Joan McClane and Lieutenant Henry Callahan.
Hello.
They're our precinct's best and brightest. Wouldn't want to get in their way.
I always work alone. No exceptions. Even for you. Yeah, me too.
Oh, I've heard of cops like you. The lone wolf type.
That's right. Thorns in their commander's side. Rebels who play by their own rules.
I've been
So
suspended
silly.
1 time, retired 2 times, and kicked off the force 3 times.
Retired 2
I'm
times.
getting too old for this. But something always drags you back. The city needs me.
Let's go.
All right,
Oh, sorry.
let's get to it.
Right. All we gotta do is track down El Chamuco Endiablado and take out his lackeys along the way.
He'll pay for his crimes.
We'll play like 2 teams.
What
Us
is
and the
this?
kids. But we work toward the same objective. The team with the best result wins.
You don't stand a chance.
Hey V, just go easy, okay? It's their favorite game.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm not much of a shooter. I did win that 6th Street competition, though. Y'all better watch out for me. Just a little
There
bit.
he is! Get him! The city's mine! You'll never take her from me!
Do we shoot?
He's fast, but not fast enough to escape justice. Watch out! It's cronies! Too slow! Too many donuts!
Not done yet. Not half bad.
How we doing?
Next round, next round! This way. It must be their rat-infested hideout.
Oh, they're ahead of
I
us.
can smell the moral decay from a mile off. Quiet. Too quiet.
These kids are doing too much. Alright, what are we doing?
It's a trap. They were waiting for us.
Oh my god, the reloading. Sounds like plastic.
Ah, behind us!
Where? Oh!
Okay, that's all of them. But next time we gotta be faster.
I should probably let them win, huh? You know kids are gonna get in a bad mood if they lose. I can't shoot him? He got it. He'll take care of it.
Out of the way, citizen! Obstructing justice is punishable by law. This is your last warning!
Easy there, Captain. I'm just passing through.
Oh my god, you're gonna make this man get up out of his chair?
Not half bad.
Not far now. Don't charge in there, Callahan. I can't afford to lose one of my best men. Don't worry about me.
This is so silly. I think I'll just let them win. We want good attitudes over here. Y'all can walk a little faster though. My goodness. I'm totally trying my best. River's not even trying to win.
Hey, I have better aim. Okay, I think we got them all. But it's not over yet.
Oh, he has River's jacket on.
Some last words?
Fine. Out with it, scumbag. I want to see you squirm.
No! Your last words!
Oh, come on.
Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Okay, so now
Lunch is ready.
Aw.
Mom! You
Mom.
had him.
Oh, you'll get him next time.
You don't get it. Moms never get it. You can't just interrupt
At
the
least we
game.
leave the grown-ups. We're the best.
What do you think?
Thanks for letting them win. They had fun.
Peter Sampson. Oh, Claire's guy. Yo, wanted to thank you again for getting Claire off me. Would have killed me. Anyways, my ride just got out of the shop. It's yours. Oh. Thanks. He's not going to say anything about that? Wow.
Oh, they're great kids. It's no problem.
Seems they took a liking to you, too.
Because they won.
Food's on the table. So, was your game fun?
Awesome! We kicked their big butts!
Big?
The bad guys?
Huh? Oh, yeah, the bad guys, too.
You know, it doesn't
Time
look
to see
that
if this
bad.
tastes as good as it smells.
It looks pretty good.
Unemployment's being good to you. You seem good.
River's discovering the joys of family life.
That and police duty. Never a good mix. This here's a way to get some of those years back.
I haven't seen him this untroubled in a while.
Honestly,
What
not
about
that
you, V?
bad.
You got a family? Or just relations?
Grew up in Haywood. Whole street was my family. Neighbors helped each other out. Thought nothing of it.
Well, you brought my family back to me, and I'm grateful.
If you say so, Joss.
And my brother likes you.
Joss?
What?
Well, why hide it?
Oh my goodness. You can't just out him like that.
Probably asked you to say that himself, didn't he?
Wow. How did you know?
She just outed you a second time. He's all embarrassed.
Come on, Joss. You don't see wedding bells in my future, surely?
Why not?
Who thinks V and Uncle River make a good couple?
River? River? I'm not raising my hand if you don't.
Well, that's decided.
Got an $11.99. Officer needs backup.
Come on, pull you out of this ambush.
You're not gonna catch me slipping. I'm not raising my hand first. I'm not taking that chance. If River wants to tell me something, he can raise his hand.
Thanks, Joss.
Yeah, thanks.
That was a very short dinner. That was nice, though. We needed something after all that.
Situation was getting dicey.
That's what partners are for. You were about a hair's breadth away from having to look at photo albums.
That would have been fun. Baby River. Probably still would have been top heavy.
Here we are.
What are we looking at?
A water tower. Great spot.
Great for what?
For, you know, the views.
The views. Right.
Oh. I like views.
This way. Oh, fuck. Gate's stuck again. Gonna fix it one of these days.
Let me give you a boost. Climb over, open it from the other side.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I'm gonna get a grope of those muscles as I get up there. He'll never know.
Just push.
Okay.
Or kick.
On our way.
Area's not bad, actually. Unlikely to dazzle. Make a good first impression, though.
Certainly no Corpo Plaza.
No. But life's livable here. Know of worse places to raise kids.
Randy's problems with the law. Those didn't pop out of thin air.
True. But Randy takes after his old man. He'd find trouble in a nicer neighborhood, too.
Oh, we're still going up. No fear of heights over here. He got some stretches in those leather pants. Someone tell him.
Apparently the worst city between the Atlantic and the Pacific.
Beautiful.
But I sure do love this view. Find it calming.
What's this? What if what if I just jumped off right now?
Views to die for. Great spot indeed.
Told you. Got something for you.
Oh?
Wow. What's the occasion?
Aiming to close the door. A stage of my life is done. This thing holds too many memories. Won't let me do that. It'll serve you better.
Thank you.
Just promise you won't blow your foot off.
Oddly specific request.
Josh's husband did it. Drunk.
Ooh.
This very spot.
Which made this your special spot? Family landmark?
Something of the kind.
Man, it's really pretty.
All right, V. You know why we're here, don't you? Say you do. Please, don't string me along.
Ever feel alone?
Of course I do. But doubt I'm cut out for relationships.
I doubt you know who you're talking to. Me? I'm a master of disastrous relationships.
I'll need some evidence.
Let me go down the line.
Was only ever in love once. I was a shithead. Well, he was great.
But...
Well, he had quirks between the sheets, I mean. Found that out later. Couldn't get hard without a mask on.
Oh my gosh.
Not the Venetian carnival kind, but US presidents. A closet full.
Joe Biden?
The hell?
Had to dump him. Could only fuck Honest Abe so many times.
You made that up. Come on, admit it.
No, seriously.
Really?
Smashed one relationship to pieces, along with the fucker's jaw.
Why? What'd he do?
Said I was too aggressive for him. Kidding. He had a side bitch. Caught him fucking between the sheets I'd bought.
Ooh.
Oof. Classic.
That's rough.
Booked a skydiving experience for this one guy I was dating. And he never came back.
Oh, V. I'm sorry. I know what it means when somebody close dies.
Dies? No. Just falling out of that plane, he fell in love with his instructor.
Oh my god!
Nice story. But it don't beat my last serious liaison.
What did you do?
Oh no.
I shot her.
What?
Shut up.
Had no choice. Found ourselves standing on opposite sides of the law. But don't worry. Never made it a habit. I'm done shooting the women I date.
I'm kind of feeling him right now. I don't know if I'm just mentally vulnerable at the moment. I could be. But I'm kind of feeling it right now. Me and Judy aren't together right now. Let me keep that in mind. We're not together. We're single people right now. Judy's number one, but I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling it. Y'all understand. Y'all understand. I've been through it this episode. I don't want to hear it. Let me have this.
I see what you're doing, River.
And how am I doing? Do I stand a chance?
Just don't fall in love with me.
Too late, V. Too late.
Let me have this. I don't want to hear it. Let me have this. I was crying 10 minutes ago. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Let me be happy. Whoa. Let's go inside. I don't want to say it. Can I leave this in? Am I gonna go to jail for posting this? What's happening? Choices are being made. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 hold on. I feel awkward now. I don't want to be here for this. Don't look at me. Are we good? Are we safe? Is it over? That went on uncomfortably long. That took a while. That was a long cutscene. Ooh, and it was quiet. I just sat in awkward silence for that one. We did some crazy stuff. You won't be seeing it on here. I'll tell you right now. That's getting edited. That's crazy. Oh my god, they really...
Christ, V. Can't believe you're making me fuck a cop. Gonna go plug my ears, gouge out my eyes.
I'm so sorry, Johnny. I forgot you're in my head. I'm so sorry about that. I totally forgot. He didn't say anything. Speak up. He could have spoken up before we started. I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, coffee will be ready in a jiff.
Oh my god, his neck muscles,
Talked in your
Jesus.
sleep, you know.
Yeah? I dreamt of a warehouse, searching containers in it.
Warehouse must have been huge. You were loud.
Taste it. Best coffee you've ever had, I bet.
Oh?
Did
Thanks.
you sleep all right? Besides all my talking?
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
So, I've been thinking.
What?
Last night, you and me. Is this going anywhere, you know, longer term?
Heavy combos first thing in the morning.
We're kind of dying. We forgot to
just
tell him
answer
that.
me. I'd like to know where I stand. Let's move. Let's go.
River, don't yell at me. Hold on. I can't really plan for the future. I am dying. But I also don't want that to be like complete rejection. I don't know if this option means complete rejection. Can I quick save?
Come on, V.
I want to know the context of how I'm saying this. Because I do want to explain to him what's happening. Because we are dying. We can't really plan for the future. I hope this isn't a rejection option. If it is, I'm going to restart.
Listen, River. What happened... It was real. It was good.
But...
I can't make any plans for the future. There's this thing...
that you couldn't tell me about. I know. Call it veteran cop intuition. It's why I told you about my parents.
To give me courage? Boost it?
Oh, no. So you'd know exactly how fucked up I am. Give you a chance to consider if you even want me.
Yeah, let's tell him. Thank you, thank you. This is what I wanted.
River... I'm dying. Wanna haggle on? Try to outdo that?
What?
Wasn't just me you spent the night with. Sharing headspace with a construct I caught like some disease. All because of an experimental Arasaka biochip.
Your cup is gone.
Construct? You mean like somebody's mind?
Mm-hmm. An engram of Johnny Silverhand. Yes, that Silverhand. And it's getting worse.
But... Sorry, still not following you.
You're talking to V right now. But tomorrow, this could be a self-obsessed dickhead rocker boy. And trust me, you don't want to talk to him.
Right.
How is that even possible?
Long story. Super long story.
He's displacing my own neural net, River. Gradually destroying my brain.
But it's reversible, right? There's no way it could actually kill you.
Actually, doesn't look promising. Need to excise him. Get him out of my brain before it's too late.
Shit. Let's move. Let's go.
Still want to be my boyfriend?
Who do you take me for? Of course I do. This doesn't change a thing.
Whoa.
Question is, what do you want? Are you willing to give this a shot?
I like his answer to that.
This works, River. I like being around you. Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try.
But if it doesn't work, we'll still be friends, right?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Good morning. Not intruding, I hope.
Get out of here! Am I dressed?
You remember, right?
Oh, fuck. Need me to fix it now?
How long was she there?
Now. Then we go to the hospital. I'd rather have everything ready for when Randy gets back.
Don't mind me, and tell Randy I said hello.
Oh, damn. Oh, sorry, V. Will I see you later?
Yeah, sure.
Have a good day, then.
Oh, man. I was not expecting to be making the moves.
But electricity's out.
I was really feeling him, though.
I'm supposed to do that?
I know how it sounds, but this one time, please.
I was gonna cut him off about it. And be like, hey, we shouldn't get too attached. It just was what it was. But I really liked his answer, because I chose the answer, like, still want to be my boyfriend, like, being sarcastic, because it's like, oh, I'm dying. He's obviously not going to be into that. And he's just like, of course. What do you take me for? I was like, okay, ride or die? I was not expecting that answer. It kind of shocked me for a second. I have a boyfriend now. Alright, I'm gonna leave that right there. That's not how I was expecting this to end, but, you know, I was feeling it. I don't want to get any hate, like, you're cheating on Judy. Me and Judy are not together right now. I just went through it in those last 2 missions. Let me have my peace, okay? Let me make some weird choices. Let me live. Let me be happy. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really love River. I make a lot of jokes about him. I feel like I don't talk about him deep enough as a character, just because he's so forward with his intentions already that there's not a lot of deep dive analyzing that you need to do, which I find really comforting in his character as well, because you don't have to constantly read or second guess his motives. He's just someone who makes the right choices, who goes against the system that he joined thinking he can make a difference. He cares about his family. Like, everything that River does, his heart's always on his sleeve. His mind is always, he's always telling you what his motives are from the get-go. So there's no, like, really need for any analysis. I like him. It's very consistent, very comforting as a character, because you don't have to guess his motives all the time like everyone else in Night City. So yeah, I do appreciate River. He's not my punching bag, even though I'm always making fun of him or looking past him. He's a great character. I think he's really cool, and I appreciate him. I really do, obviously. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you feel about all these missions in the comments. I went through it. I cried, I laughed, I got into a relationship unintentionally, but I'm kind of happy with it. Kind of feeling it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.